260,000 applications from across the entire continent, 260,000 visions for a better, brighter future, 260,000 individuals who have chosen not to wait, but who have chosen to create, 260,000 stories of ambition. Today, we're celebrating the shortlisted entrepreneurs, but we're celebrating all African entrepreneurs. We're celebrating the African entrepreneurial spirit, a spirit of resilience, hard work, capacity, and immense talent. At the Tony Elumelu Foundation, we remain the leading philanthropy empowering young African entrepreneurs across all 54 African countries. Since 2015, when we launched our flagship entrepreneurship program, we have disbursed over $100 million to 24,000 young men and women who have started and scaled businesses across our continent. Ladies and gentlemen, today, these entrepreneurs have 1.5 million jobs, generated $4.2 billion in revenue, lifting 2.1 million Africans above the poverty line and 4.1 million households, unique households, positively impacted. At the Tony Elumelu Foundation, we have seen ideas become enterprises. We have seen entrepreneurs become employers. We have seen founders become leaders that are driving innovation and prosperity across their different communities. Today, we have brought to you 6 of our highest flying alumni across the Democratic Republic of Congo, across South Africa, Kenya, Algeria, Mali, and Nigeria. These entrepreneurs will come on stage and share their success stories with us. They'll deliver progress reports on how they have transformed the funding and training and mentorship and coaching from the Tony Elumelu Foundation into leading businesses across the country. We all know that entrepreneurship is a lonely journey. We know that entrepreneurs will need mentors who have worn those shoes, who are able to counsel, nurture, and guide them. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll listen to some of our mentors. They will share how they have used their knowledge and insights and wisdom to support our entrepreneurs on the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program. As the Chief Executive Officer of the Tony Elumelu Foundation, I'm delighted to announce that this year we will be spending $216 million to fund 3,200 entrepreneurs. This afternoon, we will unveil the very first cohort of that 3,200 entrepreneurs. We will be announcing and unveiling 1,951 entrepreneurs in partnership with Heirs Energies, the leading integrated energy firm in Africa, Transcorp Hotels, our host today, and the leaders in hospitality in our country, Transcorp Power, the highest contributors to generating electricity in Nigeria on a daily basis, United Capital, leading financial conglomerates, DEG, the German Development Agency, and Semesiti of the Benin Republic, committed to young African entrepreneurs. In a few weeks' time in May, we will unveil another 100 entrepreneurs in partnership with the IKEA Foundation, Generation Unlimited of UNICEF, and the Dutch government. A few months later in August, we'll be unveiling another 100 entrepreneurs in partnership with the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, and the Rwanda Ministry of Youth and Arts. And finally, for our 4th cohort, we will work in collaboration with the European Union, OACPS, BMZ, and GIZ to unveil our final cohort of 1,049 entrepreneurs across the continent, making the total for 2026 3,200 entrepreneurs who will receive $16 million from the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Now, the question I get the most asked is, how do you select a cohort from hundreds of thousands of applications? What is the criteria? What is the methodology? What is the framework? How do you shortlist? Our management consulting company, Ernst & Young, is on hand to take the world through our selection methodology at the Tony Elumelu Foundation. They will show you the 5 stages of selection before we announce our final cohort. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps my best part of the afternoon will be when our founder and co-founder come to the stage and share why they do what they do, why they have made this lifelong commitment to empowering and funding African entrepreneurs year in, year out, spending millions of their own personal wealth to identify and raise the next generation of African entrepreneurs. They say it is Africapitalism in action, and I can't wait for us to hear from them. I will leave you now, but not before celebrating our founder on his birthday today. Mr. Elumelu, unlike everyone else who expects gifts on their birthdays, has now made March 22 the day of the African entrepreneur by disbursing to African entrepreneurs seed capital on a scale that has never been seen before. But you know, and I've never told him this, Mr. Elumelu, I don't see you as an empowerer of African entrepreneurs alone. I see you as an empowerer of young Africans, period. Because for myself and my team at the Tony Elumelu Foundation, we are not entrepreneurs, but we're young African professionals. And under Mr. Elumelu's visionary leadership and strategic guidance, we're able to come to work every day, empowered and committed in making sacrifices to ensure that our young African entrepreneurs help us eradicate poverty, ensure inclusive economic empowerment, and create the millions of jobs that our continent so desperately deserves. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2026 Tony Elumelu Foundation selection announcement. Let us begin.
Distinguished guests, can I ask that we again celebrate our Chief Executive Officer at the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Thank you so much for that heartwarming, deeply impactful welcome address. What better way to set the tone for this auspicious occasion? A couple of months ago, I stumbled on a video on social media, and it was a young lady who made her way through the crowd, determined yet emotional. She had come all the way from Tunisia, and the moment she stood before our founder, Mr. Tony Elumelu, she expressed with deep gratitude how the $5,000 seed grant was what spurred her vision, and now she's running a business that has not only transformed her, but has also transformed her community. But it doesn't end there. It has also transformed her nation. When she was done, she asked for a picture. And you might think, well, it was just capturing the moment. But beyond that, she was taking a picture with a man who gave birth to her own vision, whose vision actually gave birth to her own vision. Again, let us celebrate our founder and co-founder, Mr. and Dr. Mrs. Elumelu. Thank you for the great work that you do. Thank you. When you look at that story, it becomes even clearer that we're not just funding businesses, we're funding the future of Africa. And today, just like we heard from our CEO, we have 6 incredible entrepreneurs from our alumni community who will be sharing their success stories with us. Please make welcome from Nigeria, Aisha Samira Abdullahi, from South Africa, Kemiso Mutolo, from Algeria, Sabrina Berehol. We have joining us from Mali, Haruna Diop, from Kenya, Aisha Lanya, and from DRC, Prince Hangi. Please celebrate our entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, fellow entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to stand before you today as an alumni and a proud beneficiary of the Tony Elumelu Foundation 2024. My name is Aisha Samira Abdullahi, the CEO of Timeless Elegance Emporium, a fashion brand located in Abuja and Bauchi State, dedicated in creating bespoke abayas and empowering young girls through training in fashion and design. When I received the $5,000 seed capital, my business was at an idea stage with passion but no capital. The business management training and the invaluable mentorship I received has been transformative. Today, I can proudly report that my business has grown by 200% with an annual revenue of $40,000, created 20 new jobs, contributing to economic empowerment in my community, and equally important, trained 12 young girls, equipping them with skills to build a sustainable future in fashion. This journey has made me know that entrepreneurship is not just about profits. It is about impact, empowerment, and legacy. The Tony Elumelu Foundation has given us that tools to dream bigger and execute better. For that, I sincerely appreciate. And I would like to extend my gratitude to Mr. Tony Elumelu, his wife, and the foundation team for making this vision possible. Your commitment to African entrepreneurs is rewriting the story of our continent. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony Elumelu. Thank you so much, Tony Elumelu Foundation. God bless Mr. Tony Elumelu. God bless Tony Elumelu Foundation. Happy birthday, sir.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kemisom Tolo. I'm all the way from South Africa, and I'm very excited to be with you here in Abuja. I'm the founder of a company called Spearwood Global Solutions. So we're in energy and the manufacturing of environmentally friendly cleaning and hygiene solutions. So the reason I started the manufacturing business was because there was a huge gap in providing environmentally friendly cleaning and hygiene solutions in my area. So I'm part of the 2024 TEF program, and I can tell you now that I had tried 2 times before, but didn't make it. But finally in 2024, we made it. So this program has really empowered us in upskilling us through various skills that include, but not limited to, your financial management skills, your human resource, compliance, the art of pitching, and business planning. So with the $5,000 investment, we've been able to impact over 20,000 people. That include households and institutions such as your schools, clinics in our country. We've also been able to raise $30,000 in funding more in South Africa. And then we've also been able to increase our production capacity as a company. So we are really grateful to the Tony Elumelu Foundation for the opportunity, and thank you for creating a conducive environment for economic growth and job creation in Africa. And to the 2026 beneficiaries, I would like to encourage you to take this program very seriously, as it is meant to empower you in order to create jobs in your communities and grow the local economy. And to Mr. Elumelu, happy birthday. Thank you so much.
السلام عليكم.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody.
منذ سنوات كانت
I'm glad
عندي
to stand
فكرة
before you, and for years
وطموح كبير. الآن الفكرة صارت مؤسسة تجارية ذات أثر بيئي.
I had an idea and a great ambition. Now the idea has become a startup with an environmental, economic, and social impact.
وأثر اقتصادي واجتماعي إيجابي في الجزائر.
That's how I would like to start delivering the messages.
اسمي برحل صبرينا.
My name is Sabrina Behra
TF ألماني 2024
from Algeria and a businesswoman.
ورائدة أعمال جزائرية وصاحبة مشروع أجريم.
I am the owner of the Agrim project.
أجريم بروجكت هو وحدة صناعية لرسكلة النفايات ومعاصر الزيتون والنفايات الخضراء.
And this Agri project, which is an industrial unit for recycling olive praise, waste and other waste.
بفضل برنامج توني إلوميلو فاونديشن وبرامجها الداعمة استطاع
The program of Tony Elumelu has played a very impact.
استطعت أن أطور مؤسستي وأنشر أثارها البيئية الإيجابية.
And thanks to the TF program and the support, I was able to launch my project.
برسكلة أكثر من 60 طن من نفايات الزيتون.
And spread its positive environmental impact, and also like more than 60% of olive.
وإنتاج أكثر من 30 طن من السماد العضوي الطبيعي.
And sometimes we were also able to create job opportunities and help more than 30 people.
Thank you. السماد العضوي الطبيعي الذي نقوم بإنتاجه هو موجه بخاصة إلى تسميد الأراضي الزراعية المستنزفة.
This year, we also seek a sign agreement with the various organizations to develop the recycling of organic waste and raise awareness and training among people and youth in this field.
ولا ننسى توقيع اتفاقية مع معهد تابع لوزارة الفلاحة بالجزائر.
Today, we look forward to more support to deaf places all its trust in us to achieve greater results and encourages us to continue investing in this field.
وذلك لتطوير رسكلة النفايات العضوية في المنطقة وتكوين الفلاحين والشباب في هذا المجال.
You know, traveling abroad gives you important opportunities.
رسالة اليوم للمقاولين الجدد. برنامج توني إليميلو فاونديشن تضع تحت تصرفكم كل الموارد.
Together, we work and strive for a better Africa. And I believe this program will enable much of us to achieve our goals.
ولذلك كونوا على استعداد للاستثمار هذه الموارد.
All we need to do now is to be ready to pursue our programs.
لنشر أثر إيجابي يخدم مجتمعاتكم
In order to
ودولكم.
achieve our goals.
معا نعمل ونتعاون من أجل أمنا إفريقيا.
These things that I've been mentioning cannot be done except with a very strong collaboration.
Thank you very much.
And I thank you all.
Mesdames et messieurs, honorables et distingués invités, bonjour et bienvenue.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dear invited guests.
Je me nomme Diop Haruna, de nationalité malienne. Je suis ingénieur en aménagement et infrastructure. Je suis le CEO de l'entreprise Le Cultivateur, une entreprise que j'ai créée en octobre 2019.
My name is Haruna Diop. I'm from Mali. I'm a civil engineer specializing in urban planning and infrastructure. I'm the CEO of Le Cultivateur, a company I founded in 2019.
C'est avec beaucoup d'enthousiasme que je me tiens devant vous cet après-midi. Je remercie sincèrement la Fondation Tionel Melo de me donner la chance et l'opportunité d'être ici. Je suis très honoreux.
It's with great enthusiasm that I stand before you today. I would like to appreciate the Tony Elumelu Foundation and the City of Abuja for the warm welcome. It's a great honor.
L'un des plus grandes étapes de notre entreprise a été la sélection en 2021 au programme Tonel Melo Foundation, ce qui nous a permis de mieux structurer notre entreprise, mais aussi de corriger certaines erreurs qu'on avait commises auparavant.
A key milestone in our growth was our selection in 2021 for the Tony Elumelu Foundation program, which enabled us to structure our company and also to correct previous mistakes.
Le fonds nous a permis de générer à peu près $54,000 de chiffre d'affaires, créer 19 emplois et à ce jour, nous avons formé 280 jeunes agriculteurs aux pratiques agroforesterie dans la zone de Mandé et de Djoliba.
Thanks to the funding from the Tony Elumelu Foundation, we're able to generate a turnover of over $54,000. We have created 13 jobs today, and we have also trained over 280 young agricultural entrepreneurs.
Notre mission est de promouvoir une agriculture durable et résiliente face au changement climatique. À travers l'agroforesterie, nous luttons contre la désertification, la pauvreté des sols et aussi le gaspillage d'eau.
Our mission is to promote sustainable and climate resilient agriculture. Through agroforestry, we are restoring the soil, we are combating desertification, and are also improving producers' outputs.
Voilà. Comme tout parcours, il n'y a pas de parcours sans défi. Nous avons rencontré des hauts et des bas, mais nous avons su être résilients. Pour finir, j'aimerais finir avec le concept Ubuntu. Je suis parce que tu es. Aux nouvelles cohortes, nous leur demandons de mettre l'humain au cœur de leur action. Je vous remercie et joyeux anniversaire à monsieur les grands patrons. Merci beaucoup.
There is no journey that is without trials. It has not been easy, but this has taught us resilience. I will conclude with a strong conviction in Ubuntu, which says, I am because you are. Let us put people at the heart of our actions. To the new cohort, I would like to say congratulations. And to Tony Elumelu, I would like to say happy birthday. Thank you very much.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Aisha Langat, the CEO and founder of Sulma All Foods, an agribusiness company that works with smallholder farmers in Kenya. And proudly, a 2024 Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneur. When I started my business, I had one thing in mind, and that is to create something that will give back to the community and provide reliable income for smallholder farmers. In Kenya, most farmers harvest half of what they should be harvesting. And when I started, I really struggled. I didn't know how to create a team. I didn't know how to structure and put systems that are going to build up this big dream that I had. All this changed when I joined the Tony Elumelu program in 2024. I learned how to structure my business. I learned how to put my financial structures in order. And as all of you know, as an entrepreneur, when you go into a bank, they ask you for so many things. This is what the foundation and the program taught us, what we should have in our businesses. And nobody is going to give you $500, $5,000 just like that. But we got it, and we are so happy. Now, Sulma Whole Food has a revenue of over $500,000. We have created employment in the farming value chain for 12,000 smallholder farmers, agents, and aggregators. Today, our farmers who are making $2 a day are making $4.5 a day. I want to take this opportunity to thank the founder, the co-founder, and the team of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for believing in entrepreneurs in Kenya, and thank you for creating entrepreneurs in Kenya and Africa. I also want to welcome the 2026 Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneurs. Welcome to the family and congratulations. Please make it count. Let's continue raising the flag high. Thank you.
Bonjour à tous.
Good morning, everyone.
C'est pour moi un grand plaisir de prendre parole aujourd'hui devant le chairman Tony Elumelu.
It's a tremendous honor for me today to stand before you to speak in the presence of the chairman, Mr. Tony Elumelu.
L'un des plus grands visionnaires qui façonne l'avenir de l'entrepreneuriat en Afrique.
One of the great visionaries shaping the future of entrepreneurship in Africa.
Je tiens aussi à remercier
I would like to thank
pour tout ce que vous faites en faveur du continent.
I'd like to thank you tremendously for all you have done in favor of the continent.
À travers United Bank for Africa, dont la présence dans mon pays, la République démocratique du Congo, contribue au développement économique et à la création d'emplois.
Through the United Bank for Africa, UBA, whose presence in my country, the Democratic Republic of Congo, contributes to economic development and job creation.
Votre impact est vraiment réel.
The impact is real and visible.
Je réponds au nom de Prince Hangui, je viens de Goma, en République démocratique du Congo. Je suis le fondateur de Upendi Group, un cabinet de conseil de développement des entreprises dans le secteur de l'énergie et de l'agriculture.
My name is Praise Hangi. I come from Goma in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and I'm the CEO of the Upendi Group, a consultancy firm specializing in the development of sustainable businesses, particularly in the area of clean energy and sustainable agriculture.
Upendi Group a été créé en 2021 avec comme mission précise accompagner les entrepreneurs à structurer leurs entreprises et avoir un impact durable.
Upendi Group was founded in 2021 with a clear mission, which is to support entrepreneurs and SMEs with projects and developing their businesses with a sustainable impact.
Et grâce au financement de la Fondation Tony Elumelu en 2023, nous avons pu renforcer notre impact.
Thanks to funding from Tony Elumelu Foundation in 2023, we're able to increase our impact.
En accompagnant plus de 15 PME, dont 5 dans le secteur de l'énergie et 10 dans le secteur de l'agriculture.
By supporting more than 15 SMEs, including 5 in the clean energy sector and 10 in the sustainable agriculture sector.
Et cela a permis depuis 2024 de générer un revenu cumulé de $160,000.
Since 2024, our company has generated over $160,000 as revenue.
Et plus de 15 emplois directs et indirects.
By creating more than 13 jobs.
Et pour nous, aujourd'hui, notre plaisir, c'est pas les chiffres.
Today, I would say beyond the figures, we have other source of pride.
Mais c'est l'impact que nous avons aujourd'hui dans notre communauté.
And that is the impact on our community.
En accompagnant les entreprises du secteur de l'énergie et de l'agriculture,
by supporting clean cooking and also sustainable agricultural businesses,
nous contribuons à réduire les émissions de CO2, la déforestation et promouvoir un développement durable.
We are helping to reduce CO2 emissions, we are combating deforestation, and we are promoting more sustainable development.
Pour la cohorte TF 2026,
for the TF 2026 cohorts,
je voulais vous dire ceci.
I would like to say this.
Vous avez une opportunité de transformer vos idées en entreprises prospères et créer plusieurs emplois et relever les défis du continent.
You have an opportunity today to create jobs, to transform your ideas into sustainable businesses, and to also help handle the challenges facing the continent.
L'avenir de l'Afrique se construit par ses entrepreneurs.
Africa's future is built by its entrepreneurs.
Et maintenant, c'est votre tour.
And
Merci.
now it is your turn. Thank you very much.
Stories of hope, resilience, and passionately rebuilding the Africa of our dreams. Their success stories remind us that what we do at the Tony Elumelu Foundation is not just a game of numbers, but a clear statement of impact. Their success stories also remind us and reiterate that when potential is funded, success and transformation is inevitable. But behind these success stories, we have mentors. Behind these success stories, we have people who held their hands, who believed in their dreams, encouraged them, advised them, and guided them. We have two of our mentors from the Tony Elumelu Foundation who will be speaking to us today. I'm therefore honored to make welcome on stage Najim Abdulrazak and Adeze Udom. Please give them a round of applause as they come up stage. We're truly grateful for your support, but thankful for your commitment to seeing this cause to success. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. I am Abdulrazak Najim, and I'm the founder of Nova Africa Agro-Allied Limited. It's a company founded in 2020, and we are focused on commodity trading, seed distribution, agricultural project management, and consultancy. We are solving the critical problem of low productivity and poor market access for farmers. Since inception, we've been able to work with over 15,000 farmers and generate close to 10 billion naira in revenue. For me, mentorship is about cutting the learning curves for the next generation. It's not just about giving them knowledge. but also boosting their confidence, improving their discipline, and giving them courage to build in a difficult environment. Africa's growth depends on investing in people. And that's why I am keen and motivated to be part of Tony Elumelu Foundation Mentors Guild. Last year, I had the privilege to work with Tawina Manga, an entrepreneur from Malawi, who is a poultry farmer. At that point, he had 2 pens and he was waiting for capital to start his business. And I told him the world doesn't reward ideas. It does reward execution and ultimately results. So, and on this journey, resources are scarce. That is why it is key for you to be resourceful. Sell one of your pen and buy the birds with your proceeds. And just like that, another enterprise is born in Africa. So, of course, we cannot expect less from the father of African capitalism, seeing thousands of entrepreneurs being empowered by the foundation. It's a great testament to the momentum of African enterprise. I am proud and grateful to be part of this vision. Thank you so much.
Distinguished guests, fellow mentors, and the future of Africa, good afternoon. My name is Adeze Charlene Udom. I'm the founder of Every Healthy Foods Limited and the Ant Republic. Every Healthy Foods Limited is a healthy supply and agricultural produce business, which I founded in 2018 with a seed fund from a catering job I had just done of just 70,000 naira. In recent years, we have generated over 400 million naira. This I've been able to achieve with my team through discipline, the resilience to push against the tides, and a very strong culture of reinvestment of funds. The Ant Republic, in parallel, is a collaboration infrastructure that I'm championing that connects leaders, citizens, and entrepreneurs to drive market solutions, profitable market solutions within their community and thereby solving immediate problems in their communities. The Tony Elumelu Foundation aligns with my core belief and value that Africa can only strive forward and independently through market solutions and entrepreneurial leadership. Mentorship to me is about sharing my story and also about raising the minds of the entrepreneurs that I mentor through clarity, discipline to push beyond the challenges and solve real problems. In the last cycle, I was privileged to mentor Edwin Fury from Zambia. He has a enterprise IT solution infrastructure that supports young entrepreneurs and gives them the opportunity to scale and operate more efficiently. And like most entrepreneurs, like we know, we always have a truckload of ideas and very limited funds. So using the MVP, the minimum viable product model, we're able to streamline his business idea to the core solution that he's trying to bring to the market and align it with the exact need that his market needs at this time. Doing that, we're able to transform his business to a profitable venture. I've seen thousands of entrepreneurs get equipped, empowered with the right skills and the funds from the Tony Elumelu Foundation. And right now, more than ever before, this is the right time. And I say great congratulations to the new intakes. I'm very honored to be part of the Tony Elumelu's mentorship program. Thank you so much.
Please let us celebrate again our selfless, incredible mentors. for holding the hands of our entrepreneurs and helping them turn their ideas indeed into impact. Thank you. I'm a professional compere, a television presenter, an actor, a model, a communications executive. But of all the things that I am, I never shy away from admitting that I'm a proud African. Today reinforces that. Please celebrate our founder and co-founder for rewriting the story of Africa. When I was listening to those entrepreneurs, I was having goosebumps. I could feel it just because the future of Africa is here. Thanks to the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Thank you. Impact is never achieved alone, and we know that. Today, at this announcement ceremony, we are joined by some of our formidable partners who believe in the transformative work that we do at the Tony Elumelu Foundation. I'd like to invite on stage the head of cooperation, EU delegation to Nigeria and ECOWAS, Massimo De Luca, Deputy Director, UNICEF Generation Unlimited, Nadi Albino, the President and Group Chief Executive Officer of Transcorp PLC, Dr. Owen Omogiafo OON, the Chief Executive Officer of Airs Energies, Osa Igehon, and Group Chief Executive Officer, United Capital PLC, Peter Ashadi. We are broadcasting live across African TV stations and national stations. We'd like to encourage our speakers to please keep it short. Thank you.
Thank you very much, MC, and very grateful for being here, very excited. Mr. Tony Elumelu, Somachi, thank you very much for the invitation. For the European Union in Nigeria and in Africa, our association with Tony Elumelu and the Tony Elumelu Foundation speaks volumes. For a number of years, we've been working together towards the empowerment of young entrepreneurs, and especially women. The way we've done it has been really intentional, starting with seed funds and scaling up the support up to 50,000 euro per entrepreneur. So it's been really an intentional and a long-term plan to see people grow. And I'm so delighted to see what our partnership contributes to. We have the best of young African entrepreneurs coming up with their dreams, with their plans, with their jobs. And let me say, there's something which is particularly important as head of the Office of the European Union here for cooperation. We can do many things for cooperation. We can build bridges, we can develop digital, we can improve social protection, but I don't think there is anything as transformative as allowing young female entrepreneurs to become breadwinner and to develop sustainable businesses. So many thanks for feeding, for nourishing this fundamental vision for Africa, and I would say for the world. So very happy to be here. Congratulations to the awardees, and very excited about the future ahead. And many thanks, and happy birthday.
Thank you. I want to start by saying happy birthday, and to Tony Elumelu, and thank you to the co-founders, to the Tony Elumelu Foundation. And I'd like to acknowledge my colleague, the UNICEF rep, who is here as well, just to show great support to the program. 265,000 young people applied this year. Just let that number sink in. It's not about the 3,200 who have been funded. 265,000 young people have shown how strong they are in their aspiration to make a difference in Africa. Oh, I'm too short. Yeah. So I stand today here as a proud African, not just as a UNICEF employee, but as a proud African, to see what we're able to do on the continent. The future of Africa is not in aid. We know that. We're learning that. It has hit us hard in 2026, and I'm grateful that we have partners like yourself who have recognized this from 10 years ago, and we're moving forward. For me tonight, it's not about legacy. It's a live wire. What you have lit is a live wire that is going to live on and on and on. As long as this world survives, it's going to live on. It's more than a legacy. It's not what people have done. It's what we will continue to do. It's about 3,200 young people today being seeded. And through this 3,200 young people who are being seeded, more and more are going to create jobs and get jobs. We've heard from the alumni here how much impact that has made. So I believe in the next 10 years, Africa will be standing on its feet alone. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Owen Omogiafo, the Group CEO of Transcore. Congratulations to everybody and happy birthday, Chairman. About 16 years ago, I was fortunate to be in a room where someone said, I want to create hope for young Africans. I want to democratize luck. And today, not just today, every March 22nd, we are reminded of that. So once again, happy birthday, Chairman. He's also gone on to say, no one but us will develop Africa. And he has said this on international platforms repeatedly, but beyond just speaking is action. And that's why today in Transcorp, we're very proud to be partners of the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program, where we have empowered over about 500 entrepreneurs with about $2 million and counting. I say and counting because we intend to do more. And why do we intend to do more? We intend to do more by creating hope. So shall we deal with all the issues in our continent. From security, from despondence, corruption, everything will be dealt with, and people believe that the skills that's abundant in them will have an opportunity to thrive and create value for others. I am here today representing Transcore, and I thank my CEOs for all the good work that they do. 2 companies mentioned, but we've got more within Transcore Group that we hope, with the permission of the foundation, of course, because I know you just don't accept anyone as a partner, to partner with you to do even more. So to my people in Delta State, Edo State, Rivers State, and the other Niger Delta states that we support and that we have funded entrepreneurs in, I encourage you to do your bit, take it further. I want to see you on this stage next year or the following year telling us what you have done for the region. Once again, congratulations to the new cohort and thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, let me first recognize our founder and co-founder of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Happy birthday, Chairman. Hez Energies, as some of you may know, is the proud operator of OMS 17 in the heart of the Niger Delta, an asset which we acquired in 2021, and we have now transformed into one of the best performing assets in Nigeria, and indeed in Africa. For us, this transformation has not only been about operations and production, but it has also been about social impact. If you consider the fact that Hez Energies is possibly one of the greatest examples of Afrocapitalism, you will see that for our host communities, we directly have empowered over 500 youths through skills acquisitions and micro business. We have supported over 1,600 students through educational grants. We have reached over 18,000 people through our medical outreach, and we have delivered over 135 community development projects. Additionally, the gas we produce enables the generation of 350 megawatts of power that provides energy to homes, to businesses, and to schools and many other parts in the country. But when you now think about our impact on a more broader stage, that is where our partnership with Tony Elumelu Foundation sits. And it is about empowering youths at scale. In 2025, Hez Energies supported 1,000 entrepreneurs. 40% were from the Niger Delta, with over 50% from Rivers State, which is our core heartland. In 2026, we are again going to be sponsoring another 50%, under 1,000 beneficiaries, targeting 50% Niger Delta, and thereby deepening our commitment to the region. So to the 2026 cohort, who have been selected from over 250,000 applicants, it's a unique opportunity, and really what matters now is execution. Build viable businesses, create value, and scale responsibly. In closing, I want to acknowledge our founder and our co-founder, and thank you for building and sustaining this platform, which continues to expand opportunity and prosperity across Africa. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, give me immense pleasure to be here today as we celebrate the 2026 cohort winners of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. I say congratulations. For us at United Capital, we passionately believe that capital is much more than funding. Capital is a catalyst for economic growth and prosperity and business growth. And that is why our partnership with Tony Elumelu Foundation is situated at the heart of our purpose, and which is to give impact. Today, I am delighted that the foundation commitment to fund, and empower youth is generating a serious multiplier effect, not only in Nigeria, but across the continent. We are happy to be associated with them, and we will continue to ensure that we support this remarkable journey and the success story. As of now, the platform has given us opportunity to support 250 entrepreneurs, 100 from Nigeria and 150 in the rest of Africa. And we are still determined and passionate to ensure that we are able to support in the journey ahead. Today, I'm delighted to leave this with the entrepreneurs. I will take it from the word of our legendary leader, Mr. Tony Elumelu, that the future of Africa is in your hand. And therefore, your interest, your diligence, your resilience, and execution is needed to shape the direction of the narratives of the continent prosperity. And I can assure you that we are committed to go within the journey with you down the lane and ensure that your success story is achieved. Today, we celebrate a visionary and the grandmaster of African capitalism, in person of Mr. Tony Elumelu and his dear wife, Dr. Awele Elumelu. We are proud to be associated with this great vision, and we assure you that we are totally in support. And God on our side, the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our invaluable, our formidable partners. Can we celebrate them once again? Thank you for reiterating your commitment to going on this transformative journey with us. Indeed, these are good times. For her second appearance, I am delighted to make welcome on stage Chief Executive Officer of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Please celebrate as I make welcome on stage Somachi Chris Asoluka. A round of applause for her. Thank you so much. It's indeed a beautiful day for us here, and we're reaching you live from the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. Over to you, Somachi.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This time I'll be very short. I'm delighted to invite to the stage now partner Ernst & Young, our partnership management consulting firm, who will be taking us through the selection criteria, selection methodology, selection framework as to how we've narrowed down from 260,000 entrepreneurs who've applied to the final cohort. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dami Aloba, partner EY, to the stage.
distinguished guests, stakeholders, esteemed partners, and viewers joining us from different parts of the world. It's my pleasure to present the outcome of the selection process for the Tony Elumelu Foundation Entrepreneurship Program for 2026. As the foundation continues to advance its vision of empowering African entrepreneurs and catalyzing economic transformation across the continent, the selection process remains a critical step in identifying innovators with the potential to build sustainable businesses and create lasting impact. So the TEF selection process is a 5-stage structured funnel that combines clear criteria, technology, and expert judgment to ensure high quality outcomes. The process is built on structured assessment criteria, ensuring all applications are evaluated consistently and fairly. So blind scoring is also applied to reduce bias and increase the level of transparency. Each application is assessed by multiple independent reviewers, ensuring no single individual determines the outcome. There are multiple layers of audit and quality assurance, reinforcing accuracy and consistency in scoring. So the process combines both technology and human expertise. So technology enables scale and efficiency, while final decisions are driven by expert judgment. So in stage 1, we focused on eligibility and screening. We started with 265,529 total applications and applied a structured filtering process that covers legal eligibility, completeness of applications, removal of duplicates, fraud detection, and plagiarism checks. At the end of this stage, we had 112,202 applications which were shortlisted. And then we moved to the stage 2, which is where these 112,202 shortlisted applicants were evaluated using a practical assessment, resulting in 60,530 progressing to the next phase. Unlike traditional tests, these assessments focus on how entrepreneurs think and make decisions rather than academic knowledge. And then in stage 3, this is the expert review stage, where the 60,530 applications were reviewed by independent trained experts, with each application assessed by 3 to 5 reviewers to ensure consistency and minimize bias. So each application was scored across a structured framework, resulting in a ranked pool with about 26,600 applicants progressing to the next stage. So the scoring framework was also applied. There was a scoring framework of about 5 key dimensions: the market opportunity and feasibility, problem solution clarity, scalability and innovation, founder capability, financial understanding, and business model. Now, additional scoring consideration was also given to impact, as well as alignment with sustainable development goals. So overall, this stage produced a highly ranked, investment-ready pool of entrepreneurs grounded both in quantitative scoring and expert judgment. So we move to stage 4, where the 26,600 top-ranked applicants went through another rigorous verification and validation, resulting in a final shortlist of 5,000 entrepreneurs. So multiple layers of due diligence and validation were also applied, from world checks to reputational screening to identity verification and business validation. And afterwards, a quality assurance process was also applied to validate the outcomes across the entire evaluation pipeline. This stage significantly de-risked the final selection, eliminating fraud or non-viable or ghost businesses. And then in stage 5, which is the final stage, 5,000 vetted applicants were reviewed and 1,951 entrepreneurs were selected. So selections were based on top performance while ensuring strong regional, sector, and geographic diversity. The result is a high-performing, inclusive cohort that reflects Africa's entrepreneurial ecosystem. So, what is the final outcome? From over 265,000 applications, we selected 1,951 entrepreneurs representing all 54 African countries, showing a truly pan-African program with full continental representation. However, it is also important to highlight that the performance was ranked using a framework that grouped applicants into 3 performance tiers. One is excellent, which is entrepreneurs that demonstrate outstanding performance and strong readiness to launch and scale a business. And then very good, representing applicants with solid business fundamentals, requiring only minor improvements, and good, meaning applicants showing potential, but with clear development areas to be addressed through training. Now, let me quickly run through gender and age distribution, which for this cohort, it shows a balanced, inclusive, and youth-driven entrepreneurial ecosystem across Africa. I think that deserves a round of applause. So gender balance is strong, with 51% female and 49% male. This cohort is predominantly young, with 75% aged between 18 and 35, highlighting a strong focus on youth-led innovation and job creation. The selection also includes 13 entrepreneurs living with disabilities, which demonstrate a commitment to inclusive participation while highlighting an opportunity to further deepen accessibility in future cycles. So the broader age distribution shows a mix of youthful innovation and experienced entrepreneurship. So in terms of, there's also a balanced geographic spread with 30% of entrepreneurs, from rural areas and 70% from urban centers. So this program is successfully extending access to opportunities across both underserved and more developed regions. So let me just rush a bit. So in terms of sectors, the application pool shows broad participation across multiple sectors with clear concentration in a few key industries. Agriculture and agribusiness dominates with almost 31%, significantly above all other sectors. And this is followed by other sectors like fashion and textiles, food and beverage, ICT, software, and AI. Other notable sectors also include green economy, energy and clean tech, healthcare, and education, which of course shows engagement in social impact sectors. And then the remaining sectors each contribute smaller shares, indicating a long tail of entrepreneurial activity across diverse, industries. So in closing, the Tony Elumelu Foundation continues to demonstrate that Africa's greatest asset is its entrepreneurs. The diversity, quality, and sector representation we've seen today highlights the immense potential that exists when talent is given the right support. So thank you very much for your time and your attention as well.
Thank you so much to our partners from Ernst & Young. Can we celebrate again Dami Aloba? Thank you. It's Women's Month, and from everything I heard from that presentation, 51% female entrepreneurship empowerment gives me joy, and I'm sure gives the rest of the population joy, because as we continue to advance conversation on gender equality and empowerment, this is good news. So thank you so much to the Tony Elumelu Foundation again. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is that moment we have all been waiting for. We have gotten to the highlight of today's announcement. It therefore gives me great pleasure to invite on stage a man who has dared to dream, not just for himself, but for an entire continent. Please celebrate the architect of Africapitalism, our indefatigable founder, Mr. Tony O. Elumelu, CFR. Thank you very much. He will be joined on stage by the co-founder of the Tony Elumelu Foundation, his jewel of inestimable value, Dr. Awele Elumelu, OFR, and their first daughter, Oge Elumelu. Keep the applause running, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Wow, we've heard it all. But there are two people who add to all that we have heard. So I'll call on Oge Elumelu to make a few remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oge Elumelu, as I was kindly introduced, and I'm the daughter of the founder and co-founder of the foundation. And it's truly an honor to be here today. This is not an event I normally get to attend, as I'm not normally around. And so being able to witness the unraveling of this year's selection process is truly exciting. And having been in attendance from the first foundation, the first entrepreneurship forum, which was in 2015, to seeing where it is now is truly just incredible. And so I'm really honored to be here, and well done and congratulations to the 2026 cohort.
She's taller than I am. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen and our esteemed entrepreneurs, we've heard so much this evening. My heart is full of joy, full. I'm very excited to hear the announcement of the newest and the latest cohort, but I'm also full of appreciation for all the work that has been done, from the TEF staff to the partners, to the sponsors, to the mentors, to even the entrepreneurs themselves. So I don't want to talk too much, but I just want to say, in addition to saying congratulations to the latest cohort, I want to again continue to encourage those who have not been selected this year. We heard one of our entrepreneurs speak and say he had applied 2 other times. So don't give up. Don't give up. There's still hope. And as I encourage the entrepreneurs to continue to apply, I want to appeal to and encourage the partners. There's so much. We've heard that there were 265,000 applicants, of which we only have 3,200 coming on board. So please join forces with us. Please support these entrepreneurs, because we know that the future of Africa is indeed in the hands of these entrepreneurs. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, friends, partners, colleagues, today is a day of gratitude. Gratitude to God for life, gratitude to God for good health, and gratitude to God for the enablement for all of this to happen. I want to thank also my family. 2 of them are here. Honorable Elumelu, please stand up to be seen. I want to thank those family members who are not here for all the support and encouragement. As you know, it is not easy to embark on this kind of mission without good support. Let me also thank especially my colleagues, the CEOs who have spoken here. You know, what we do at SOD's group, I want to say to the little band, at SOD's group, is about improving lives and transforming our society. If you listen to the group CEO of Transcorp, Owen, she spoke about the number of entrepreneurs, young Nigerian men and women, young entrepreneurs across Africa that they support, that Transcorp. And in particular, I'm sure you heard her mention Delta State, Edo State, River State, because these are the states where they have the Transcorp power plant and some of Transcorp businesses. We're doing this because we want to identify with society, the communities, because we want to live true to our mantra and our mission of democratizing luck, democratizing prosperity, and most importantly, being important and impactful to the communities where we operate in. You heard Osa, the Eze Energy CEO, speak about what we do in the Niger Delta. Niger Delta, because that is where he produces over 50,000 barrels of oil on a daily basis, excluding gas that he generates that helps to fuel industrialization of Nigeria, especially the eastern part of Nigeria. They support, so far, this last year 1,000, this year 1,000. Because to us, it speaks again to that commitment of improving lives and transforming communities, especially in areas we operate in. And then you heard Dr. Peter Shadi again talk about what United Capital is doing. And we have the CEO of Transcorp Hotel, the iconic Transcorp Hotel, all the things we do just to make sure that we spread prosperity. For me, I'd like to also commend, recognize, and say thank you to the President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why do I say this? Two reasons. One, for creating the enabling, it's all about enabling all the things we do. The economic empowerment is because we operate in an enabling or enabled environment society. So I commend him and his team for that. But more importantly, each time I've had the opportunity to interact with our president, he's so passionate and very committed to the young entrepreneurs, small and medium scale enterprises. I believe this is one aspect that people maybe do not see often, but some of us who have the opportunity of interacting with him, we see this every day. So on this day, I want to say thank you and keep empowering us so we can do more. Let me also say to the young African entrepreneurs, I believe, and my colleagues share this, that no one but us will develop Africa. I also believe that the future of our continent is in your hands. I believe further that we should not just talk the talk, but we should act and demonstrate it. What we do at the Tony Elumelu Foundation is not because we have so much to spread, but because we see it as self-enlightened interest to make sure that everyone is given the opportunity to succeed. Because poverty anywhere is a threat to all of us everywhere. So the more prosperity we spread and we share, the more young Africans will mobilize, realizing that one person alone cannot change Africa. The better for all of us. Because it's not the money we have in our bank account that matters at the end of the day. All of us, when you pass, your bank account becomes irrelevant to you and maybe relevant to others you've left behind. But a better thing to do is to help whilst you are alive. Put in place a mechanism whilst you are alive, even beyond, that helps to continue perpetually to spread prosperity, to make sure that some don't have and others suffer. And to make sure that collectively, the job that we need for our young ones. Why I say that it is the greatest betrayal of our young generation, the youth of Africa, if we don't find or create jobs for them. And realizing that what creates jobs is small and medium scale enterprises. So the best we can do is to support young entrepreneurs. So to our 3,200 beneficiaries, I say congratulations. We are going to unveil the list soon. But more importantly, to whom much is given, much is expected. We need you to please succeed. Your success counts. Your success will make the difference. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to the members of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. The advisory board, the management led by Somachi, and our general staff. Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for bringing happiness and fulfillment and empowerment to young Africans. God bless you all, and thank you all for sharing this special day with me. Thank you. So we're going to...
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 2026 cohort of the Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneurs. Congratulations to all 3,200 entrepreneurs, newly minted entrepreneurs that have joined this incredible family. We wish you all the best. All right, we'll take a quick pictures right now. I'd like to ask our founder and co-founder to please step down as I now invite the Chief Executive Officer of the Tony Elumelu Foundation to join the picture. Again, I would like to ask everyone in the room to please remain seated for just a few more minutes before we proceed to cocktail and networking by the podium. After this first photograph, we will invite the CEO of the Tony Elumelu Foundation to join the picture. Right after that, we will invite at the screen. If you focus your attention to the multimedia screen, you'll see the list rolling. Congratulations to all 3,200 entrepreneurs who have joined this incredible family courtesy of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. After the picture with the CEO, I'd like to invite all our partners. Partners, please join the founder, co-founder, and CEO on stage. Thank you very much. All our partners, please join this picture right now. After the partner speeches, we will have all group CEOs from ES Holdings. We'll have all the group CEOs from ES Holdings, but not until we are done with the partners. So we'll take the partner speeches first, and right after that, we will have that features the group CEOs from ES Holdings. All right, can we have the group CEOs from ES Holdings join the speech as well? You will join the next picture. Whilst I crave your indulgence to our distinguished audience, so please remain seated for just a few more minutes as we officially close this announcement ceremony. We thank you for your time, and we indeed are grateful. All right, currently we have the ES Holdings Group CEOs, which will be closely followed by the ambassadors in the room. Please let's get ready to step forward once we are called. All ambassadors, please prepare to make your way to the stage for a group photograph with the founder, co-founder, and chief executive officer of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Thank you so much for your time. Again, respectfully asking us to please be seated for a few more minutes. We will wrap this up very shortly. Can we have all ambassadors please make their way very quickly to the stage? All ambassadors, thank you very much. Please make your way to the stage to join our founders on stage alongside the Chief Executive Officer of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. This picture features our ambassadors alongside our founder, co-founder, and the chief executive officer. All other pictures will be taken at the foyer. We have many more pictures to be taken, and of course, you trust that our founder and co-founder will be present to feature in your pictures for the future. Again, we say congratulations to all 3,200 entrepreneurs who have joined this cohort. I'd like to invite the board directors at Heirs Holdings to please make their way to the stage very quickly. All board directors at Heirs Holdings Group, please very quickly make your way to the stage to join the founder, co-founder, and CEO of the Tony Elumelu Foundation on stage. All directors of Heirs Holdings Group. Just continue. All right, we have featuring all our group, the members of the board at the end. Still displayed on the screen, we have the list of the 3,200 entrepreneurs who have made it to the Tony Elumelu Foundation cohort for 2026. We will take all the other photos outside. We have cocktail at the foyer and networking, of course, will happen. Please make sure you do not leave without doing that. On that note, can we have all Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneurs come up stage to join the founder, again, distinguished guests would like to crave your indulgence, so please remain seated for just a few more minutes, and we promise we will wrap this up shortly. Entrepreneurs, please join our founders on stage, the Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneurs. Please join the founder and co-founder on stage. And Oge Elumelu, please join this picture as well. If we have any more Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneurs in the room, we'd like to ask you to please join this photo on stage. Thank you. Displayed on the screen, we have the list of all the entrepreneurs who have joined the 2026 cohort. We say congratulations, we are rooting for you, we're incredibly proud of you, and we can't wait to hear of your success stories in the very near future. Thank you so much for applying and believing in this vision. Congratulations again. It is indeed a day of celebration for us at the Tony Elumelu Foundation and by extension across Africa. On On that note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of this selection announcement ceremony. We thank you all for making time to be here regardless of your busy schedules. We wish all our entrepreneurs all the best, and we are rooting for you. Remember, to whom much is given, much is expected. My name is Mojibade Shosoya. I've had the honor of serving as your host for this momentous occasion. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and we wish you journey messes back to your various destinations. As you walk outside, we have cocktail ready for you. Please enjoy the networking, and we will see you same time next year. Goodbye and good afternoon again.